Hey Cancer, welcome to my channel, T.W.INfiniteocean Tarot. Hopefully you're all doing well. Today we're going to do a mid-month check-in to see if there's any additional information Spirit would like you to know or anything you need to be aware of for the next few weeks from now until May or middle of May. Can't believe this much of the year has already come by. The first two signs I did, I was saying, oh, from now until the mid-April. I'm like, it is mid-April. So, we're going to start with the mystical shaman oracle to get like an overall theme for the reading. I'm going to read from the book. Let's see, we have got the Vision Quest. What a beautiful card. It is number 60. 60 could be of importance to you. The number 60, the number 6. Let's see. Okay. Vision Quest. Find clarity by spending time alone in nature. If you live in a city, go for walks in the park. If you live in the country, make sure that you spend time outside in contemplation. Get off the couch, get away from your desk, go outside. Spirit helps those who help themselves. So set your intention and ask nature for a guiding wisdom or guiding vision for your life. The medicine. Spirit has been trying to contact you but received no answer. You are too busy with your life and there is too much noise inside your head. Do not miss the call again. Make room for quiet time this evening. Allow yourself to become bored for a little while, and you'll be able to hear the important message trying to get through. So this is saying that Spirit is really trying to get you moving on to your journey, and you might be missing the call. So it's time to really get quiet, maybe do some meditations, so that way you can become still and hear the voice that's been trying to speak to you and what they've been trying to say. We will get more information. Please excuse my loud birds because they like to interrupt my videos. They're really cute, but they make a heck of a lot of noise. Alright, so I'm going to deal these out and then we'll discuss them. So we have the Chariot, the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, the Hangman, the Knight of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Four of Cups. Sorry, I'm trying to get them even. There we go. The Six of Coins. Too many cards. I just need one, please, Spirit. Just one. Okay. Okay, so what we're getting here is your current self, the Chariot. This is your card, Cancer's card. This is taking the good and the bad and moving forward. You may have just been spinning your wheels a little bit lately. That's what the feeling that I'm getting from this. May be feeling stuck, like you're moving but you're not moving towards your goal. Maybe something deep inside is telling you that you need to be doing something different, but you haven't moved yet. But this is going to be a month that you're going to get unstuck. We have the theme of the month is this Ace of Pentacles. There's a brand new opportunity here for you. And Spirit's trying to let you know that. From what I see, Spirit is wanting you to move outside of your comfort zone. Clear your mind, because I see here being that your key goal for the month is the Eight of Swords. This is for you to realize that you're not trapped. You're not blindfolded. You can get out of this. It's all about your thoughts and quieting the mind. Your mind is telling you lies. Your mind is scaring you. Your mind is keeping you trapped. And it's a month of really just getting out of that. Because your obstacle is the Hangman. And this is you looking at things from a different perspective. Like the card said, go out in nature, meditate, get in tune with spirit, maybe look at things from a different perspective, because right now you're stuck. In order for you to move forward, you're going to have to know where you're going. Because if we don't have any plan of where we're going, we're never going to get there. So it's time to really start moving towards those things. Okay, so your major accomplishment for the next few weeks is this Knight of Pentacles. And this is that opportunity that I was talking about. And it's going to be you getting out of your comfort zone and accepting the opportunities that are coming towards you. Spirit is trying to tell you something, though, because it says what to avoid. We have the Hierophant. And what I'm being told by this is quit ignoring Spirit. Avoid not listening to Spirit. Avoid everything that's outside of Spirit, because Spirit is trying to tell you something. They have the key to what it is that you need to know. And what I'm seeing is you have avoided this for too long. You're being guided to avoid every extra thought, like getting out of your head. Avoid the things that are keeping you away from God, the Creator, the universe, whatever it is you believe in. There's external things and fears that are keeping you from having hope and faith that things are going to work out for you. Because right now it looks like you're stuck with this Four of Cups. Like you're bored, you're discontent, but what are you doing about it? There's an opportunity right in front of you, but because you're too busy keeping things inside or paying attention to all the wrong things, that you're not seeing the right thing. This is a distraction from what really needs to be going on. So what you're needing to embrace is not the Four of Cups itself. It's needing to embrace that opportunity that the divine is offering you, and to let go of the things that are keeping you distracted. You could have a very higher calling. And you're really needing to get on your vision quest. And in order to get on it, you're going to have the vision first. So it's time to really get in tune with Spirit, because they're trying to tell you something. Okay, so where you're going to find your support here. What I'm getting from this is maybe, because there's a lot of like nonprofit organizations out there that give to the needy. There's also like funding for like new businesses. To me, this looks like some kind of payout. Could be the church. From someone that gives freely of themselves and doesn't ask for anything in return. They don't pay attention to, oh, I've given you this, so you have to get this back in return. Where you're going to find your support is when people give to you without asking anything in return, where there's no strings attached. Your advice or encouragement is to embrace the fact that you are this emperor. You are meant to be a boss of something, a boss of your own life, possibly a boss of your family, your home, your business. There could be a business that you're wanting to start. And I guess that's why I was talking about the nonprofit organizations, loans to start businesses, because I see that Spirit is guiding you towards something big, and you might need help along the way to figure out how to get there. I'd say start surrounding yourself with people of the like mind, people that support you, that can understand what you're going through. And the more you are around successful people, or people that have a lot going for them, entrepreneurs, like if you want to be a millionaire, start getting around people that are millionaires so you can see how they got to be where they are. Let's see. What is this chariot about? I'm going to get some clarifiers. Okay, one more. Okay. So it's clarifying this chariot here. You've got the Tower, the Eight of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. You may have been in a situation that is either falling apart or has fallen apart. Could be in love, could be in business, could be a situation that has you stuck. Or has you feeling stuck, not that you are stuck. My advice to you is catch God on a whisper, not a yell, not a scream, because the Tower to me is that scream. And you've been ignoring something for far too long. If you don't walk away intentionally, like this guy here, he's walking towards his happiness and leaving this behind. If you don't move towards something that's going to give you equal reciprocity, if you're in a situation where you're not getting back what you put in, Spirit's going to cause the Tower. So if you don't move, Spirit will make you move. And those moves that Spirit makes you move, those are, sometimes they can be pretty harsh, you know, because it's the only way to get your attention, right? Like, if you're not listening, it's kind of like a warning, is what I'm seeing it as. Spirit is saying, get in touch with me, because I have something I need to tell you. It's kind of like one of those bill collectors that calls and is like, if you don't call us back within 24 hours, we're going to suspend your bank account or something. So you got to call back, right? And that's Spirit telling you need to call back because something serious is going to happen if you don't. So my advice is to really get in touch with Spirit and start moving where they're guiding you. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Because there's abundance. There's really good opportunities here for you. You just got to move towards them. And you can't do it all by yourself because that'll keep you stuck in your head. Okay. So the Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Hermit, the Moon, and the Three of Cups. The path is not clear to you right now because you're being asked to go inside. You're being asked to look at the star inside of this lantern. You're being guided to go on almost like an internal spiritual quest so you can find your way through the darkness. Because right now it may seem dark. But there's this Ace of Pentacles that Spirit is saying is going to give you plenty of reasons to celebrate. Plenty of reasons to gather with friends. Plenty of reasons to be happy again. But you're really going to have to listen to what they're telling you. And a good way, like I said, is to get still. Because that's where you find that peace, that stillness, that place of knowing. That's where you can hear those whispers before they get so loud that you have no control over them. Okay, let's see. What is this Eight of Swords about? So there's an opportunity that maybe you're not seeing because, like I said, you're paid attention to too many other things. And you're being guided to really get into balance with yourself. And in order to do that, you need to go mind, heart, soul. All three need to be in alignment. And with the Temperance card here, the Temperance, the Empress, and the Ace of Swords, you're going to get some kind of revelation once you get in tune, once you get in balance, once you get into your own power, your own strength with the Empress card here. Once you get out of your thoughts, get out of those things that are like irrational fears, you'll see the truth of the situation and you'll be able to move forward with clarity. I do not know what it is that Spirit wants to tell you, but it's going to be almost like life-changing once you get this aha moment, once you realize. Okay, so the Hangman is clarified by the King and Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Híjole. Okay. It's a lot of people here. How do I say this? There's one king and two queens here. There's some kind of truth that you're needing to face. There's something that needs to be cut off. You could be in a long-standing relationship and there's some kind of interference here. I don't want to say that you're being put into a third-party situation, but with the Three of Cups here as well, and being next to the moon, that could be what Spirit's telling you, is that someone is taking your kindness for weakness and they're distracting you from the path that you need to be on. And you're needing to walk away because with the Eight of Cups, like I said, there's something here that's not good for you. And the longer you stay in it, the more chances that it is that Spirit's going to have to come in and intervene. Let's see, what is this Knight of Pentacles about? The Four of Cups again, Two of Cups and the Devil. Whew. Okay. Someone you may have a strong soul bond with. Could come in with an offer. The major accomplishment of this is overcoming whatever it is that's toxic in your life. Whether it be you separating yourself from the world, knowing that the divine is trying to offer you something, knowing that there's a strong soul connection, but being bored with it, possibly. Maybe you've gone outside of a relationship. I don't know. It's just releasing the bondage that the devil had you in is an accomplishment. It's a major accomplishment. There's something in here that's toxic that the next few weeks I feel that you're going to let go of. And once you let go of it, you'll be able to see things more clearly. You'll be able to move forward with confidence, and I'm trying to see like the best way. Like, I don't want to say you're in a third-party relationship. I just know there's interference here from something, and that whatever that something is needs to be cut out. Like, there's too many cooks in this kitchen. Let's see what the Hierophant has to say. Okay. The Hierophant is clarified by the Five of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Judgment card. This is basically saying that you are protected. There is a judgment call being made. And like I told you, you want to catch spirit on a whisper. It's almost like you're too much involved in something that hurts you. Like you're trying too hard to... Either that or just like you're having a hard time getting past it. And so it consumes your thoughts. It consumes your fears. And it could have been in regards to a third-party situation in the past that left you sad. Just know that God's got you. The universe has got you. The angels are watching over you. The judgment call is being made. And what you need to avoid is really like... possibly looking for some type of karma. Or maybe you're waiting for the other person to fall or falter or to come back. What I'm seeing here is that you need to just trust that whatever wrong has been done to you, and whoever's done the wrong to you, that's their own karma. You've got to release yourself from it. Stop paying attention to it. Worry about like why you still feel sad or why you still feel the need to harp on those things. Because the angels and God are sitting right next to your sadness. They're there with you. Like when you cry, you're surrounded by the divine. Like surrounded. But they're trying to tell you something and you're not listening. And I don't know if it's just them telling you like you are so much stronger than you give yourself credit for. You're headed towards amazing things. You know, focus on the hope, or bring the hope back to your life. Take the blindfold off. Yeah. Okay. So the Four of Cups is clarified by the Two of Swords, the Six of Swords, the Chariot, and the Page of Wands. This is basically saying, like, you may feel bored and discontent, but the only reason you do is because you're focused on those other three cups. Something that happened. And you need to take this blindfold off and look at things for what they really are. Sometimes somebody will hurt us, and it hurts so bad that we never want to look at it again. But when we get still, that's when those thoughts creep in, right? Like, oh, that hurt. And the only reason they do that is so that you can heal them. And so when things like that happen, we refuse to sit in quiet. We refuse to get still because the truth is in that. You know, as soon as it gets quiet, that's when the pain starts again. But it's there because it's needing you to look at it. It's needing you to move away from it. It's needing you to accept it for what it is, because there's a big lesson attached to whatever this pain was that was done to you. Could have been a lot of different pains. But if you don't look at it and you don't face it and you don't heal it, you're never going to be able to move forward. And I see nothing but movement here. But the only way you're going to be able to move, which Spirit is suggesting, like, get out of the choppy waters. Take the lessons, the good, the bad, the ugly, face them and move passionately towards your dreams, because that's where victory lies. Like, you're worth so much more than you're giving yourself credit for right now. You're still barely peeking through the veil of what the truth is. You know, like, you don't want to look at it because it might hurt. But it's going to hurt you a lot more to linger. It's going to keep you from your biggest blessing if you don't take this blindfold off. So that's what Spirit's encouraging you to do. Let's see, what is the Six of Pentacles about? And this might not even be for you, whoever I'm reading for. Like I said, only take what resonates, leave the rest. What is the Six of Coins about? Okay. This is basically saying that your choice going to be your choice with these Two of Coins. It's basically like you're going back and forth in your head between a lack mentality with those Five of Coins and the King of Coins. Like, this is where you're headed. This King of Coins, this prosperous, abundant, strong, stable person, right? And it looks like you're headed towards this. But then, in the next minute, you're back thinking about the lack. And so what Spirit is saying, where you're going to find your support is where you're also going to find your victory. Quit getting stuck in the fact that maybe you've never had anything. Maybe things have always fallen apart. That does not mean that tomorrow things don't fall into place. The only reason that they won't fall into place is if a good opportunity comes to you and you are too scared to take it because you're scared of failure, or you're scared you're going to be left out or abandoned, or lack mentality. And so this is really a time to balance, really a time to look at what it is you want. If you want this King of Pentacles, start speaking like the King of Pentacles. Start speaking of, good things always come to me. I am lucky. I am abundant. I am a child of the Most High. The one that created birds, grass, rainbows. I can have this as soon as I realize that I'm worth it. And Spirit's trying to give you that relief that if you choose that from this day forward, you are never going to lack again, you won't. Because even in what you perceive as lack, there's always something to be grateful for. And that's how you become secure and stable and abundant, is when you recognize that in every situation there's abundance to be had. There's love to be had. Like I said, you are a child of the Most High. You were created in His image. You are perfect just the way you are. And what is this Emperor about? Because I already know. You're the freaking boss, right? You can have love. You can have money. You can have anything that you want. To me, this is because you have the Seven of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Lovers, and the Ten of Swords. This is about setting healthy boundaries. And you may have a very strong bond with somebody that you've known over maybe your whole life. But they might have stabbed you in the back. And it's very hard sometimes to let go of things that have hurt you. And this is about setting healthy boundaries, right? This is about you saying no to people that want to stab you in the back. This is you putting an end to the painful cycle and saying no more. Because they stabbed him in the back. That means you've turned your back. You turned your back. And what happened? So now this is guarding yourself against that, but also knowing that you've leveled up to a place to where you deserve a true lover, a true match, someone that truly is yours. Somebody that's not going to hurt you. And you know why they're not going to hurt you? It's because you're not going to let anybody behind you to stab you in the back. You're going to be very careful about who you let up on this little pedestal with you. You're going to surround yourself with like-minded people that wouldn't treat you like this. Because you wouldn't treat anybody like this, right? You're the emperor. You are the master of your reality. You are the one that's going to do for you. And even if you're on this plateau by yourself for a while, sometimes it's necessary to get rid of this. Because when we're hurt, our vision gets very clouded. And sometimes hurt people hurt people. It happens very often. Send them love and light. That's all I'm going to say. Forgiveness is key. You may not have to let people back in your life, but you still can forgive them and offer them opportunity to be forgiven, is what I'm getting from this. I'd say the sooner that you can check in with Spirit will be the best, because Spirit is like screaming something, and for each one of you it might be different. I'm not sure, but hopefully something in this resonated with you. Hopefully you got something from this. Okay. We have Desk. Pay attention to your work. Yeah, and it's hard to pay attention to your work when you have a bunch of stuff on your mind too, like this Eight of Swords. So just keep your eye on the prize. Seahorse, family matters. Dog barking, advice from a friend. Target, a goal-oriented person. Something could happen towards August, or this could all play out by August. And this says cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. And you got the Four of Cups twice. And what I'm gonna say is the Four of Cups is a very sedentary card. The Four of Cups is sitting there just knowing that there's better, but you're settling for what didn't work, or you're too busy or caught up on what didn't work to see that the abundance is being offered to you. Because you can fail 100 times, but you learn each time that you fail. So you take your losses and you keep moving. And I know that I'm sure that y'all hear this a lot about the abundance and everything else, and it really starts with the mind. It really starts with knowing that you're worth more than what you're settling for, because a lot of us play small. A lot of us love too hard. We love without exceptions. But those lessons teach us to only deal with people that add to our life and not take away. So, or situations that only add to your life and don't take away. So the next couple of weeks, I would say get in tune with Spirit as much as possible. Go outside, go walking, go get somewhere where it's quiet, somewhere where you can think. Get some enlightenment, because Spirit wants to tell you something, and you don't want to catch them on the screen or on the tower. Like I said, I hope you got something from this. I love you guys. The moon, stars, and Mars, my Cancer collective, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.